Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds. Me, Choco Billy. We have arrived at Amber Heights, which is our first stop on our way to solving these bandwidth issues. People hogging the airwaves. Rizzo! He was the rat from the Muppets, I think. I always liked him. Him and, oh my god, I've forgotten his name. Dude with the weird nose. The one that was the main character in Muppets from Space. Oh my god, how have I forgotten his name? No. Oh, he was such a defining character in my life. What was his name? Oh no. No. Kermit, Miss Piggy, Fozzie, Rizzo, Beaker. Gonzo! How could I forget Gonzo?
Well, hello. And
Hello.
welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet.
No.
In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
Good.
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
To be fair, that sounds pretty decent.
I know. It's quite revolutionary. We're a community here. No jobs, no shifts, just people who help each other. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
Yeah, you're still kind of working for a dude, though, ain't ya? It's, freedom within the limits.
Oh, you've heard Graham's teachings. I'm so glad. He and Zora have done such a wonderful job spreading the light around this dark, dark planet.
Zora?
You can think of those two as our leaders,
Is
but
she a...
they're more like
Or are they a
examples.
particularly aquatic
We all
people?
ought to be more like them.
Might be
Why,
persuade
he's
him
our
of things.
founder. Graham taught us about philosophy.
It's Graham. It's not
Through
Graham.
him,
It's
we came
Graham.
to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying.
She seems fairly chipper.
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
Alright. In a bizarre result. I don't actually know where I'm
Seems
going.
like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
There are not dead critters.
Damned philosophists.
Come on now, Max. Keep it together. If only had to stop you from fighting one person, let's try to not just take on the whole world. Is an agitator. Nice.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions? That's just the way of it.
Hello. No? No, you must be upstairs then.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Vanoys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company.
No, please don't stop on my behalf.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
I do not want either of those things.
Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, why have you come?
Might be able
Awakening
to
is available
strong
to
arm
all
him if I know a
whose
bit more
minds
about
are
his
ready to
teachings.
accept it. What would you like to know?
I would like to know what you think Bakonu meant when he wrote, "Your work is to discover the truth, and then with all your heart give yourself to it."
Ah, how refreshing to have a scholar among us. Bakonu's text simply refers to our entire purpose, assisting the universe in realizing its own truth. Let it guide us as it will.
It refers to giving oneself over to the plan. It is not some paean to an invisible creator in the sky.
Were there a truth to the grand plan in the first place, I and Bakonu might agree. But what we see as divine purpose is just one facet of the universe figuring itself out. To quote, "As a child looking at the leg of an elephant, unable to view it whole, we mistake the tiny scope of our understanding as the unfathomably large purpose of the universe."
Leg
You're
of an
not
elephant. What a
completely
weird
full of
metaphor.
shit, I'll give you that. Even if you do twist things beyond recognition to suit your own beliefs.
Apologies. The occasion to speak to other scholarly men does not come here often. Ah, the eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the eternal is that divinity. Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence.
Ability to believe. I think you mean inability to tell fantasy from truth, which rules out any knowledgeable scientician.
Let us be clear. Neither of us can lay claim to being knowledgeable on this topic. It is a matter of belief. It is not as if OSI has gone and proven anything. Regardless, what were you saying?
You know, I can respect that. That whole I can't prove anything of what I'm saying, but I have faith and I believe in it. Yeah. I mean, it's better than just going around arrogantly stating everything you say is fact, but if it helps you explain the world and helps you live day to day, then yeah. If it doesn't hurt anyone else, then go for it, man.
All right.
Yeah, I'm done.
The Iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
Problem is that that way of life also gives you a much more comfortable life from the looks of it. But, I mean, we saw the deserters at Edgewater. Maybe they would fall in line with Graham and his iconoclasts.
Oh, yes. Gunships hover in our skies, ready for the day they decide to come to our doors waving banners of war. The perception of visionaries is often tainted by the lies of their oppressors. A sad state of affairs, to be sure. Why have you come?
Yeah, let's get to the point.
Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people. They can't be everywhere at once. Surely there are radios that still catch our message here and there. Surely.
You are quite assured in the idea that any who hear your message will not immediately change stations upon realizing what utter rubbish it is.
Oh, Max, you're mean, but it's funny. Yep.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Alright. I mean, if any of you have watched my Fire Emblem Three Houses Let's Play, you'll know that I'm not a particular fan of religion. I don't knock it. I'm just not a fan of it. This is... the fact that he admitted that nothing he was... Well, I mean, I'm interpreting what he said as admitting that he doesn't have fact on anything. Doesn't necessarily mean that he doesn't believe that it's fact. Yeah, whatever. This way of life, whilst a little rough around the edges, is probably better in the long run for people than
Philosophists.
than being governed by the board. And I mean, from what we've seen with the deserters and everything, people don't enjoy that way of life, and after X amount of time will revolt and try to remake the world in a better stead. Now, thankfully for the guys at Edgewater, I was able to get rid of the dude at the top. I can't remember his name now. And so they've got a nice groundwork to work with, or base to work with, but this not so much. But if you were to place like this dude as a leader, and maybe some of their ideals on Edgewater's, or the deserter Edgewater's kind of plans, then who knows? Maybe it'll work out. Hello. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, okay, that's explosive? Probably. Oh, that's a big bad boy. I'm gonna get rid of you first. Okay. Hell happened to you? Alright, whatever. I need to check my journal. Cool. So we are doing that quest now. I appreciate the smart quest tracking. Not having to manually switch it over to the correct quest. Just try not to fall in the pool of, well, whatever that is. Cyanide? Hello, chums. Okay, that's a lot of hurt. I can't move. Cool. It would be a nice addition if this showed any effects. I realise I could probably just remember, but it'd still be nice, you know. Plasma, poison. Don't even know if there's anything on. No, nor does this. I don't think. It just looks totally badass. God, I sounded so posh then. Totally badass. Badass. That's totally badass. Makes you feel ill. Bring it down, Shmee. Oh, there's so many things. Long guns. I don't care about long guns. Although, Parvati might care about long guns. What does your helmet do? Science +3? Nah, long guns. I mean, that's a lot of armor. Armor, there we go. 46 dodge and stealth. 26 block and stealth. Yeah. Oh, look, it's pretty pink. Ain't that just cute? Ooh. I think that's only my scythe, I think. Let's give him more armor. Right, oh yeah, level up. Yay! Woohoo! Waha! Sure. Let's go up to 40. Maybe I should try and get this to 20 just so... There we go, now you should be able to use companion abilities and heals you and your companions with your first. Oh, that might have been useful. I don't care that much. Get dialogue. Some of them up to 45. 4 perks left. And I never block, but sure. And let's do one more on... Yeah, sure. Oh, yay. And we got a perk as well. I mean, I don't know which will actually give us the better weight. I'm gonna go for that one. Okay, right. Am I still over encumbered? No. I just felt like I'm moving really slow. That's sealed. Damn shame. Is this even the right place? Almost. I just want to... Oh, whatever. Is it further up the hill? Around the bend? Around the bend? By, not the Allman Brothers Band! Oh, Creedence Clearwater Revival. And a 80s hair metal rendition by Hanoi Rocks, I believe. Ooh, a plasma carbine. Me like the sound. There we go. Onwards and upwards. Or not, as it would seem. Can I go this way? Around the back. Is there a back entrance? No, this is a tiny little crag. Crag? It's not a crag so much, it's more of a crevasse. Hello. Hello.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe.
Uh-huh.
My nice way of telling you to sod off. And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
Ugh.
All right, you gonna sod off?
So, I mean, we could just sneak. That's funny.
Shh.
Right. So we need their chip to be able to blend in with our thing. That dude shouldn't notice us anymore. Oh dear. Right, back this way, back this way, back this way. Oh, wow, that was close. So I was going to wonder as to whether or not the followers would attract any attention. It seems not. Please have a thing in here to allow me to blend in. Ooh. Just shut the door, shall we? Yay. Oh, that's not a door. Okay.
You're an artist, Captain.
I am, aren't I? Cool. Got a fair few upgrades recently. That's nice. I'm pretty sure that'll be where we need to get the actual thingamajig. The ID, sublight, salvage, and shipping. But, we shall see. Ooh, a hammer. This has not been as fruitful as I was hoping. Unauthorized access to this equipment may result in injury, death, or unemployment. Recommendation: open gas vents. Oh, yeah. Sure. Hackerman. Anyone in the immediate vicinity of the generator and the environmental facing vents may be subject to burns, disfigurement, and increased risk of cancer. Please ensure that all on-site personnel have evacuated the venting area. Refer to the UDL employee handbook for features regarding the reimbursement of time spent evacuating. Vent the gas. Listen to the sweet, sweet screams. Nah. Who needs to close vents? But, shall we just have a quick look see? Everyone dead? Okay, including us. Well, almost. Righty-ho. I do believe... Yes, that is... That is everyone. Alrighty.